Do you want to just sort of give an overview of what you think Tolkien's Christian virtues were?
Oh, that's a great question. I think I would probably put humility as right up there, because that's something that he strove to to achieve, and I think did achieve. If you think about his great fame after the Lord of the Rings became a hit, he still lives quite an ordinary life and relates to people in quite an ordinary way. He could
Hmm.
easily have become puffed up as a great figure, and he doesn't. He enjoys the wealth that the Lord of the Rings brought in, but he wasn't ostentatious about it. When one little detail that I turned up is that, you know, when his old age pension began to kick in, he was already provided well enough for now with his the royalties from Lord of the Rings. He gave away the money from his pension.
Wow.
He didn't need it. He didn't need to live an ostentatious life. He had enough. So
Right.
there's a humility that is consistent. It's consistent throughout his whole life. And I think another virtue that the other virtue I would really name as standing out, is perseverance, because he kept on even when it was hard. And one of the fruits, we didn't talk about this, one of the fruits of that stretch of, when he didn't practice his religion fully, is he's able to reflect later on about the importance of the will, that you can choose to be faithful, that you can choose to pray, you can choose to love, even if you don't have pious feelings. And that's such a wise perspective. And you can only get that really through persevering through the dry stretches. And I think if I were to name a third, I think he really shows a gift for forgiveness.
Hmm.
He's able to forgive others. He's able to forgive himself. Partially, at least, he was. I think he had more trouble with that than he did with forgiving others. But he's
Hmm.
certainly striving to live out these virtues. And I think just that sense of wanting to do it, of persevering, of knowing that he is a sinner in need of salvation, knowing that he is in need of God's grace, that gives him, I think, a receptivity, to grace that's really admirable.